Hey there, if you're enjoying the content we create, please consider subscribing to our channel.
A couple was golfing one day on a very exclusive golf course lined with million-dollar houses. On the third tee, the husband said, "Honey, be very careful when you drive the ball. Don't knock out any windows. It'll cost us a fortune to fix." The wife teed up, and it was a very powerful shot, taking it right through the window of the biggest house on the course with a crash. The husband cringed and said, "I told you to watch out for the houses. All right, let's go up there, apologize, and see how much this is going to cost." They walked up, knocked on the door, and heard a voice say, "Come on in." They opened the door and saw glass all over the floor and a broken bottle lying on its side in the foyer. A man on the couch said, "Are you the people that broke my window?" Yeah. "Sorry about that," the husband replied. "No, actually, I want to thank you. I'm a genie that was trapped for 1,000 years in that bottle. You've released me. I'm allowed to grant 3 wishes, and I'll give you each one wish and keep the last one for myself." "Wow, great," the husband said. "I want $1 million a year for the rest of my life." "No problem. It's the least I could do." "And you, what do you want?" the genie said, looking at the wife. "I want a house in every country of the world," she said. "Consider it done," the genie replied. "And what's your wish, genie, now that you're finally free?" asked the husband. "Well, since I've been trapped in that bottle, I haven't had sex with a woman in 1,000 years. My wish is to sleep with your wife." The husband looked at the wife and said, "Well, we did get a lot of money in all those houses, honey. I guess I don't care." The genie took the wife upstairs and ravished her for 2 hours. Afterward, the genie rolled over, looked at the wife, and said, "How old is your husband anyway?" 38, she replied. "And he still believes in genies? That's amazing."
Professor Higgins at the University of Sydney was giving a lecture on involuntary muscle contraction to first-year medical students. He pointed to a young, gorgeous woman in the front row and asked, "Do you know what your asshole is doing while you're having an orgasm?" She replied, "Probably golfing with his buddies."
A Catholic man goes to confession. "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned." He begins. "Go on, my son," says the priest. "I swore the other day, in the most profane way," says the man. "Continue," says the priest. "I was on the golf course, and I hit my drive. It was looking perfect, heading dead straight. About 200 yards down, my ball hit a power line crossing the fairway." "And this is when you swore?" asked the priest. "No, Father, my ball then ricocheted off the power lines and flew off into the deep rough," said the man. "Ah, so this must have been when you swore," said the priest. "No, Father, not yet. As I was walking over to the rough to hit my second shot, a hawk flew down from the trees, picked up my ball in his beak, and proceeded to fly off with it," continued the man. "Ah, I see," says the priest. "This must have been the point where you swore." "You'd think so, but no, because as the bird flew over the green, the ball fell from its mouth and landed just 2 feet from the hole." They both remain quiet for a few seconds, then the priest says, "You missed the fucking putt, didn't you?"